Have you ever seen your cat with a white veil covering part of its eye? Don't worry, it's completely normal. Cats have something special called a third eyelid, a membrane that sometimes seems invisible. Although it may seem strange, this extra eyelid is very important for our kitties to have healthy eyes. This membrane, also called the nictitating membrane, is in the corner of the eye, next to the lower eyelid. Unlike the upper and lower eyelids, the third eyelid moves from side to side, covering the eye like a curtain. Most of the time, the third eyelid is not very visible. It slides over the eye every time the cat blinks, keeping it moist and removing dust particles. But sometimes, the third eyelid is visible, covering a part of the eye. If we see it that fast, the third eyelid can seem a little weird. It is a thin, pinkish membrane that slides across the eye very quickly. The nictitating membrane is made of connective tissue, blood vessels, and an accessory lacrimal gland. This gland produces almost a third of the tears, keeping the eye lubricated and protected. In addition, the third eyelid has cells that fight eye infections. The fact that the third eyelid moves so fast and covers a large part of the eye is very important to protect it. In a second, the third eyelid closes, protecting the cornea from scratches and bumps. The third eyelid is like a shield for cats' eyes, especially when there is danger. When a cat hunts, plays, or faces another cat, its eyes can be scratched by dust, hair, and other things. The third eyelid is like a barrier, preventing these things from damaging the surface of the eye, which is very delicate. Every time they blink, the nictitating membrane spreads tears all over the eye, preventing it from drying out and becoming irritated. By keeping the eye clean, moist, and protected, the nictitating membrane helps prevent eye infections and diseases. In fact, the third eyelid is believed to be one of the reasons why cats see so well and have few eye problems. The third eyelid, although small in a cat's body, has many curious things about it. Not all animals have it. It is common in cats, birds, and reptiles, but humans no longer have this third eyelid. The third eyelid closes only when there is danger, like when something comes close to the eye or something touches it suddenly. If you look closely, you will be able to see your cat's third eyelid while it sleeps peacefully, keeping its eyes lubricated. Cats are not the only ones that have a third eyelid. This nictitating membrane is present in many animals, from birds and reptiles to some mammals. In each one, the third eyelid has adapted to what each animal needs, giving it extra protection for its eyes depending on where they live and what their life is like. Birds of prey, like hawks and eagles, use their third eyelid as a diving mask when they swoop down to catch their prey. The nictitating membrane protects their eyes from wind and dust, allowing them to see well throughout the attack. Camels use their third eyelid to protect their eyes from the desert sand, keeping their eyes moist in such a dry place. Although it is normal to see the third eyelid, there are times when it can be a warning sign. If you see that your cat's third eyelid is visible all the time, if the eye looks red or inflamed, or if something strange comes out of the eye, you have to take it to the veterinarian. These symptoms could be an infection, allergy, or some other eye problem that needs treatment. Do not hesitate to ask the veterinarian if you have any questions about your kitty's third eyelid. The third eyelid, although we sometimes don't see it, is further proof of how incredibly the animal kingdom adapts. This membrane, which seems simple, is very important to protect the eyes of many animals, allowing them to live well in their places. The next time you see your cat with its third eyelid visible, remember that you are seeing a wonder of nature. A silent and effective defense mechanism that has evolved over millions of years to protect one of the most important senses: sight.